Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Dr. Garais, BIO111. We took our first exam yesterday on May 16th, and the following is the analysis of how it all went down. So if you look here real quick, wonderful job. 18 people took it. Out of 18, class average is 85. So here's the cutoff. So there are several people a little bit underneath the gun. It's all right. It's the first exam, right? Not too bad, but let's try to make it up for the second exam. Because remember, 50% of this course is based on your exams, and the exams are cumulative. And just if you need help, give me a call. We can even do Teams. So let me put up a Microsoft Word document so we can see and document all the items that are of issue. So I'm going to go over this, and let's look at question one. Not too bad. Only two people got it wrong, and that was I asked about pathology versus anatomy versus physiology versus histology. Now number two, 3 people got it wrong. So let's see what that was about. Again, study of tissues is histology. Study of cells is cytology. So know your terms. This is chapter 1 question. So know your terms. Physiology, histology, cytology. You know what I'm talking about. All right. Macromolecules, which is this number 3. Number 3, everyone did well. You guys figured that one out. Remember that from the quiz. Respiration, number 4, only one person got it wrong. And respiration, you're going to think what? Gas exchange. You're going to think atmospheric pressure. Number 5, how did everyone do? Number 5, 1, 2. Only 2 people got that wrong. Not too bad. And remember, what do you need to know regarding hydrostatic pressure? Think what? What goes in must go out. Intake must equal secretion or outtake, because hydrostatic pressure should be stable, right? Stable water pressure. Next question. Let's look at the next question. It's question 35. Yeah, a bunch of people got this one wrong. Let's talk about the homeostasis arc. Tendon fibers, you're going to think what? That's where you have the stimulus. That's where you have the sensory. They're going up to the brain. The brain, think what? Set point. So that's your temperature, 98.6. Your blood pressure should be 120/80. Your pulse should not be lower than 60, greater than 100. That's set point. Your brain sets that. And another thing the brain does, it integrates. It figures out what does the sensory is trying to tell me? What's the data? And then the descending fiber, that's what? Motor. That's your physical response. And of course, all of this can go round and round, and then in order to stop it, it goes through negative feedback. Next one. Some people got this one wrong as well. Again, relates to homeostasis arc. Next question. Regarding negative feedback. Everyone got that right. Next question. we talked about the cavities. Everyone got that right. Next question. Spinal cavity. I think one or two of you are confusing the positions. Remember, dorsal equals posterior. Ventral equals anterior. Okay? The dorsal cavities are your cranial cavity, which houses your brain, and your spinal cavity, which houses your spine. Next, let's see. Two or three got these wrong. Visceral versus parietal. Remember, visceral, think what? Guts. Interior. Deeper. Your parietal is the exact opposite. And remember, I mentioned in class, I think that's an issue because the majority of the questions that people got wrong are ones where it's either A or B, visceral or parietal, dorsal or ventral, ascending or descending, right? And there are several of you who keep on picking the wrong one, and you consistently pick the wrong one. Coverings, everyone did good on that as well. Good job. What's this one? Nervous system versus endocrine system. Did a good job on that one. Next one, metabolism, excretion of food. That's your gastrointestinal system. Everyone did good on that one. Next one, the planes. Nope. You guys got hit on that one. So mid-sagittal, I want you to think separates me into left and right. The coronal, front and back is up. No, my space bar is broken. And your transverse separates into what? Up and down, or upper portion and lower portion. Get those planes down because you'll see them in Unit 2 Anatomage. You'll see it also again for laboratory. And of course, if you don't know your positions, well, woe is you. We got that one down. We got that one down. This one down, the planes. Distal, you guys got distal versus proximal. You guys got that down. Oh, this you don't have down. Let's look at this. Okay. The middle, now, of course, where is my patient's, where's my patient's, if I'm looking at my patient, where's my patient's right? So my patient, their right is where? Here. So this part is the right side. This part is the left side. I think a couple of you got hit on that one. Okay. So umbilical, epigastric, of course, pubic, also known as hypogastric. You have your hypochondria or hypochondriac area. Hypo is below, chondr is your cartilage here. So below your cartilage or your ribs, that's your hypochondriac area. The right one is here, left one is here. Here is your lumbar area. Because right one's here, left one's here. Inguinal area. Right one's here, left one's here. Okay. All right, let's go to the next one. You guys did good regarding that. Next one, you guys did pretty good on carbon, hydrogen as bulk elements, because remember, you need a lot of them. Some of you got hit on ions. Let's review ions real quick. Ion, charged particle. Sodium Na plus is a cation. And chloride minus is an anion. Cation is missing, or yeah, it's missing an electron. An anion has an extra electron. Right? Memorize one like you like dependent on it. The other one simply the other one. Next. 2, 3. Strongest bond, we already know, a lot of you got it backwards. Hydrogen are weak bonds. The ionic bonds are the strongest. These are the strongest. Polar covalent, you guys did okay on that. Some of you still, one or two of you still don't get it. Come see me. The next one, which kind of reactions? That a couple of you got hit on that, which was weird because classes overall, you guys did well on what kind of reactions, which one's synthesis, which one's decomposition, which one's reversible. But you know, if you're one of those people who got it wrong, look at it again. Ooh, a lot of people got hit on this one. Which of the following is the predominant ion in acid and base? So acid, you're going to think H+. Basic, also known as alkaline, you're going to think OH-. You put that in your ion box. Okay, next one. People got hit on the pH questions. So of course, acid pH, you're going to think what? Less than 7.35, right? Basic is pH is greater than 7.45. Just follow that rule. But a couple of you got hit on that. Well, not a couple of you, a lot of you got hit on that one. A lot of you got hit on the second question. And then the third question, which was, I admitted it's a hard question, but it was an example in class. If you're vomiting all day, right, which is in the case of hyperemesis gravidarum, also known as morning sickness in pregnancy, where's all the acid going? It's going into the toilet or the sink. So if all the acid is going out of the body, what's left? OH-. Therefore, the pH status of my patient is going to be alkaline. And it's considered metabolic because what are you doing? You're changing the chemistry of your patient. Solute versus solvent. Let's make that down. Solute, that is like in NSS, that will be the salt or the powder portion. Solvent, that is the liquid portion. And that is what? Water. So if I gave you NSS, normal saline, the liquid is water. And the solute is what? Salt. Next. Modified true or false regarding DNA. Let's see, you guys did okay on it. Most of you did okay on the classification of glucose as a monosaccharide. Everyone got DNA, not DNA, triglyceride as a lipid. If you don't know triglyceride is a lipid yet, that's a problem. Oh, example of a protein. Why does everyone write fatty? Fatty acid is what? The lipid. So let's talk about the organics. So you have carbohydrate, you have lipids, and you have proteins. If you look at the word hemoglobin, globin means protein. Let's highlight that. Globin means protein. Lipids, you're going to think fats. Carbohydrates, you're going to think, what were the examples? Cellulose, glycogen. Okay. They all have what? Carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. Let's see, what else? DNA was good. That was a good question. That was a good question. By good, meaning you guys did okay. This question, DNA. Let's talk about the nucleus. DNA is the blueprint of who you are. The loose DNA is in chromatin. That's the DNA that's usable to transcribe and translate. It is the compacted, the meatball DNA. That's storage, and that's in the nucleolus. That is not being used. That is being stored. Okay, so get that one down. Well, I guess I'm already in the next chapter, I guess. Let's see. Next question. Nuclear membrane, that was 38. Some of you got that wrong, one or two of you. What's the next one? Which one makes proteins? Most of everyone got that. That's rough endoplasmic reticulum. The product of mitochondria, ATP, everyone got that one. Function of ATP is energy, everyone got that one. Next one, a couple of people got gatekeeper of the cell wrong. Gatekeeper is your cell membrane. Golgi apparatus is the post office of the cell. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum is the carbohydrate / lipid factory, and the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. So these are one of those other situations. You may not have known the correct answer, but you could have, if you studied well, you could do the process of elimination and then eliminate out. High concentration to low concentration. A lot of people got this wrong. Remember, osmosis, diffusion through a semi-permeable membrane. I even told you the story how it never worked. We took these big, like condom-like things, and we put syrup in them, and it didn't work. That condom-like baggage is a semi-permeable membrane similar to your gatekeeper. Okay. Next one, people did okay for that. That was the difference between diffusion and osmosis. The next one, a couple of you got that wrong. It was the saline solution, but you know what? I'm not going to review it here. We've seen it. So if you don't know the difference between hypertonic, hypotonic, and isotonic solutions and what they will do to your red blood cell, please come see me. Okay, you need to know that. Hydrophilic versus hydrophobic, again, a flip of the coin issue, right? Hydrophilic, hydrophobic. Remember the phosphate head, PO4 minus. Since it can be ionic, it'll be attracted to the partial positive of hydrogen. So it is water-loving, hydrophilic. So the classic example is the phosphate head. Phosphate head, hydrophilic, water-loving. Hold up, I'm getting a call. Hey, can I call you? I'm in the middle of tutoring. All right, last but not least, the last question. Which of the following is an example of isotonic solution? And of course, isotonic, 3% sodium chloride solution. I think the one or two of you got that wrong. I think you forgot that. Okay? So these are the topics that look good. You know what? Maybe I should do videos from now on because we're going to revisit this again for the final. All right, everybody. It's Wednesday. I'll see you tomorrow, Thursday. We have a quiz. All right. Have a good one. See you when I see you.